Good day everyone. Today let's discuss about pointers in C. A pointer is a variable whose value is the address of another variable, that is direct address of the memory location. Address of a variable is assigned using the ampersand operator. The general form of a pointer variable declaration is type asterisk variable name. Type is the basic data type, the valid data type in C. Variable name is the pointer variable name. And this is the program, an example for the working of pointers. I is assigned 5, asterisk j is the pointer variable, j is equal to ampersand I, the address of I is assigned to j, and while the program is executed, the printf statement, the value of I is printed, so the value 5 will be printed. And for the second printf statement, asterisk j is being printed. So j is address of I. Address of I is stored in j. The value at address of I is 5 again. So the value 5 is printed. So while j is alone printed, the address of I is printed and the address of I is again printed here. So this will be the output 5, and since j is printed, address is be printed, and since ampersand I is printed, the address of I will be printed here. And let's discuss another program to understand pointers. So again we have I is equal to 3 and an asterisk j, which is a pointer variable. We have assigned j as a address of I. In the printf statement, we have multiplied I with asterisk j and I. So the value of I is 3 and of asterisk j is again 3. Since the address of I is being stored to j, the value at the address of I is again 3. So in this statement, the statement will be 3 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3 plus 3, which is 27 plus 3, 30. So this is the output of this program. Next, let's discuss about the chain of pointers in C. In this program, I have tried up to 7 levels of chain of pointers using an online C compiler. It is also possible to extend the chain of pointers. I have tried up to the 7 levels. In the program, I have assigned a variable I is equal to 5 and I have declared the pointers with a chain of pointers to 7 levels up to 7 asterisk g. Here, in the next statement, I have assigned the value of I as 5 and the address of I is being assigned to A. So for an example, let us assume the address of I is 1000 and the value of I is 5. Then while we assign the address of A, address of I to A, the value of A becomes 1000 and the memory location of A is 2000. For this example, we will assume these values. B is equal to ampersand A. So the address of A, which is 2000, is assigned as the value to B and the B's location is at 3000. C is equal to ampersand B. The address of B is assigned to as the value to C and the C is at the address location 4000. So D is equal to ampersand C. So the address of C is assigned to D, which is 4000 as the value, and the address of the D variable is at 5000. E is equal to ampersand D. So the address of D, which is 5000, is assigned as the value to E, and E is at the location 6000. Then the address of E 6000 is assigned as the value to F and the memory location of F is at 7000. And G is equal to ampersand F. The address of F, which is 7000, is assigned to G as the value and G is at the memory location 8000. Here, while we print the value of I, the value 5 will be printed. While we print asterisk A has the value 1000. It is the address of I. So, the value at address of I is 5. So, again 5 will be printed. In the next statement, we have printed asterisk B. So, the value of B is 2000. The value at the location 2000 is 1000 and the value at the address 1000 is 5. So, again it will print the 5. Next, we have 3 asterisk symbols and C. The value of C is 3000. So, the value of 3000 is 2000 and the value of 2000 is 3000 and the value at 1000 is 5. So, it continues and all the values will be printed as 5. For G, the address where G is stored is 8000. The value of G is address of F, which is 7000. So, while we execute this statement, the value 7000 is the value of G. So, the value at 7000 is 6000. Then the value at 6000 is 5000. Then the value at the memory location 5000 is 4000. And the value at the location 4000 is 3000. And at 3000 is 2000. And the memory location 2000 is 1000. And at the 1000, the value is 5. And this is how this chain of pointers work. And this is the working principle of pointers and the chain of pointers. Thank you.